Hi guys, so for today's A Day Late Busted Out, I wanted to I want to make a card, like a shaker card, but with Tulle instead of acetate to hold your sequins back. So clearly when you do something like this, you're going to need like sequins or larger, chunkier glitters than like, you know, your super fine or something like that, because it's going to come right through. Unless you put acetate and this, but then what's the point, you know? Any items that I have that are like recurring items that you can still pick up, I'll have affiliate links for. That would mean I make a small commission if your purchase items to those links. But of course, the point of this is to bust out whatever you have. Like this stuff, honestly, I bought this. I remember buying it at Joann's in Fresno. So again, whenever anything's about me buying something in Fresno, it's because it's 7 to 10 years ago, at least. And sometimes I would visit and I still buy things, but like that's when we lived there, you know, long time ago. Although I grew up in that area. Anyway, and so I was thinking, okay, well, let's see. So yeah, I had mentioned in another video earlier today that the reason I even thought about doing this is because I got an email from Craft Stash and they were making shaker cards with Tulle. They always offer things like that, and I don't really know how you watch it or look at it or read the, so I didn't even click. So I'm not sure how they're doing it. I have a feeling I'm going to sandwich it between two pieces of paper just to make sure it's nice and taut, because it is fabric and it can, like, you know, if you press fabric, like, it moves, right? You know, well, this is my shirt, but like it has some give, right? So this, to keep it nice and taut and not just put glue, which I think is not going to hold it, I'm going to use, probably just sandwich it between two pieces of paper. Okay, so yeah, so I was wondering, so this is Tulle again. I have Tulle of like every color. I don't know where I put them, so the only ones I could find are with the rest of my ribbon and things like that, because I have like tubs and tubs full of it in the garage, were these two for some reason. So they're totally wild. Like this one has like stuff in it already, but as you can see, the Tulle itself is like netting, right? And then this one I thought was actually really cute. I'm probably not going to use both, but I shouldn't open it, but it has little polka dots. Like, how cute is that? I think that'd be cute too. But again, how big is the opening? You know, what are you looking at? This paper is, this Tulle is, you know, 6 inches wide. This one's really tiny. Probably 3 inches, huh? Maybe. Yeah. So we'll see which one I end up using. I might open this one. I'm trending towards this one because it's just so cute. I mean, they're both so cute, but... And then I was like, okay, we need to make an aperture, and what are we going to do? So I didn't even think about that. Let me see. I always have card bases sitting next to me from the millions of, hundreds of card kits from Spellbinders that I've purchased or received for a review. And I always take the cards out, so you guys know I put them inside these little tubs from, let me grab one. I like to put them in these from Daiso, which I love. And look at that. The card kits fit in there perfectly. And the only thing that is a little bit bulky are the card bases, so I always just take them out and put them somewhere else. But these you can find. Again, Daiso does have a website. It's Daiso Japan, but I think if you go to Daiso US, you don't have to buy in bulk. You can buy like one of each thing that you like, or however many. And they do say on there that if you try to resell them, that they will find you. Because that's what people do, right? They buy them on there and then they sell them to people because it's $1.50 or whatever. Anyway, so I think I'll just use a card base. That was a total tangent there. And then I need to get another binder to put these in. These are like my Diamond Press marquee auto ships. So whenever the marquee came out, they had that awesome auto ship. So there's tons of things in here, and I was thinking about using, oh, this one's cute with the little flowers on the side. Maybe we'll go with that. And they are mix and match. I mean, do whatever you like. I'm looking for the one that came with the oval die. Remember? I was like, oh yes, this is what I've been needing. Oh, look at that. That one's so cute. It's just a plain oval. Where is it? Okay, I might have to go through my stash again to find just the oval. There's one that doesn't have like the words. So I'm going to dig through and find that, because we're going to need that for the aperture. And if not, I can just get an oval from like my nesting oval die sets. But there is one I know for sure that came with an oval. So I will find it. Oh, no, don't want to lose my letters here, my words. And we'll put something together. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, this is kind of funny. Funny enough, this one was stuck to the magnet sheet of this one on top, so that's why. And a lot of these actually are available now in HSN, so as you can see, I mean, I have the whole lot, but I know a couple of these are not available there, but this is the one I wanted, and it was stuck to that. So I want this. I'm going to use that frame, so I'm going to keep these out so I put them back in the right spot, even though it honestly doesn't really matter. And you'd think one day I would actually take them off the carrier and stick them on their magnetic sheet, but I will not. Can't do it. Alright, let's put that there. So funny, like I sound stuffed up now. You guys know over the weekend I had gotten a runny nose, like stuffed up nose. You know how that goes. And now I don't have any symptoms. Like if I try to do anything, I'm good, but I sound like this. So go figure. All right, let's see. Okay, so I got these papers from the Crafts Companion Summer Breeze pack that I recently used when I made. Oh, I'm still in love with this, you guys. The Sophisticated Ephemera flow book, basically. So I still have some papers sitting here, and I thought, oh, I'll just use those. So I am going to use those. I am really, really happy with this swap as far as like the ease of it and whatever happened. So I think we're going to continue doing this kind of swap. It'll be a lot of fun. Super happy with it. And all I heard from you guys is nothing but like positive stuff. So that's great. So what I want to do is basically, I'm going to sandwich 2 pieces of paper with that aperture, right? And I got this paper and I thought, you know what? I was going to cut into it to use this other side, but this is so pretty. So I want this to mat onto that standard A2 size paper, and I want it to be pretty much taking up the whole space, so 5 3/8. And I'm going to keep this edge, so I want this edge cut off 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, so it's only 1/8 of an inch smaller all around. If you don't like working with those eighths, you know, 5 1/4 by 4 would be great. So we're going to put that there. How pretty is that paper just like that? Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. And then, like I said, I want to sandwich 2 of these papers so that I'm going to put the tool in between the 2 pieces. It probably doesn't have to be that way. You know, do it however you like. This is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take another piece of paper, and that one could just be like a scrap, but I'm looking for like something that coordinates just in case it peeks out. Looking in my scrap pile. Oh, that paper's too good. I was gonna use some some Craft Perfect tonic paper behind there, but then what's the point? You're not gonna see it, and it's good stuff. We'll use this gray paper. I know it's kind of weird because it's gray, but all right. So this one I'm gonna cut exactly the same, maybe slightly smaller so it doesn't peek out at all. So a little bit smaller than 5 3/8, and then that 4 1/8, just a little smaller. And I'm gonna cut these at the same time. So, you know, that way they match up, hopefully, really well. I hope I haven't lost any y'all. And then this is going to go behind that, so I guess I shouldn't have put my trimmer away yet. I'm going to cut this one down, just so it's peeking out behind the aperture. It's not going to be too noticeable. You can make this kind of paper yourself. You know, it's already modeled and pretty, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to go about 4 by 5 1/4, just so that it's not peeking out around the edges. You know what I'm saying? I can tuck it in without having to really make sure I'm spot on. Let's see here. Okay. So hopefully this is making sense. This guy's gonna go here. Maybe this way, just because we already have the other stuff. And then this is gonna go on top of that with the 2 pieces cut here. And as long as I don't see that gray paper, I'm happy, because we can always line it up. But for now, I gotta make sure I'm not. Now, where do you want to put this? Wherever it is that you want to put it, you know. Probably in the center, because that's where I would like it. And I'm just eyeballing that. I'm gonna tape more towards the center, just so that in case we don't damage our pretty paper. Let me see if this fits through this guy. It should. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I don't want to mess up my pretty topper paper. And then we're going to figure out something for like frame. So pretty. Love that, and then it gave that embossing edge, kind of embossed edge there. So hopefully this is making more sense now. We're gonna have these two sandwiched together with that netting, and we can actually get that going now. So I'm gonna glue this down. Oh, that's cute. Kind of interesting. It goes from like super playful to kind of more sophisticated in that same paper pack. Okay, and again, just placing this so that when I go to put this on top, you know, it's pretty much covered up. Okay. So we have that, and then we have this. Oh. I keep telling myself to try to remember to use my corner chompers, or like, you know, these guys, to do some fun things. Like this is a corner rounder, but like the stub, or you know, these other things. And then I forget and I don't do it. Perfect. Okay, that'll work. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm just gonna cut this. Ooh, what's on my scissors? My fabric scissors. Yes, fabric scissors to cut that. You can cut it with whatever, of course. And you know, it kind of wants to curl up towards me, which is fine. But if you want to place it, you know, down, that's good too, because that way it'll be wanting to behave a little more. You want to use a dry adhesive, go for it. I'm gonna just make sure that this is really around here and everywhere else. Holding that down. Again, you don't have to hold it down too taut, but hopefully whoever receives it isn't just like poking at it, but who knows. Alright, so we have that. And I'm going to put a little more glue on the back of this one, just so that, oh, that paper's so pretty. When they join up, I still have a little bit more going. And there we go. You know, it's quite possible you can put the tulle on there. I just don't see how that would work. You kind of have to sandwich it or something, because if it was just glued there, it's going to come down, like apart later. Maybe your foam adhesive can hold it down for you, you know, when you put the foam. But this just, I mean, it was easy. It's just an extra secure way of doing this, I think. And alright, so I'm going to take my son to school. And what I'm going to do is leave something with weight on this. That's not, well, you know what? This will be nice and flat. And then put this on top for the weight. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, I just realized I left my camera on this whole time. Not recording, but just on, and I don't like to do that, but oh well. Alright. Now, I've been gone for probably 20 or 30 minutes. Had to get gas and stuff like that. So, oh, I like that already. Pretty. Again, you know, that's actually pretty nice and taut. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna put it to the side, and I'm just gonna cut this. Let's see what we got here. Am I going with like a deeper pink? Like this is. Let me find something if I have it like in this deeper kind of color. It might be from that same paper pad. We will see. I'll be right back. Might be weird. I just went through a bunch of colors. Like, I mean, that light pink might be nice. I'm not that picky, but I wanted to bring out some of that darkness. And look at this. It's kind of like a rusty, I don't know. I was looking for like a deep coral shade, but this is what I came across. And then the things in the paper pack were just not quite right, so I'm not going to do those. So we'll do this. Pop this in here. This paper has texture on one side, not on the other, but I'll just use the texture side. Just why not? And then we're going to have to figure out some kind of topper or sentiment or something. I was more focused on the actual making it than anything else. And I'm just kind of, again, just playing around. I had no idea. And I probably should have also included that center die at this time. See? Got ahead of myself. Or behind, I guess. Normally what I would do is run these together at the same time. Tape down. But I did not, so we'll put that there. Put this guy in here. Definitely easier when you have both dies. At least in my opinion it is. Because right now I'm like, oh, this feels lopsided, but that's how it's supposed to be. And then all these little delicate tendrils on this one. Hopefully I don't mess them up. go this way. And there we go. Oh yeah. That's so pretty. I don't even know. This piece of paper, I think it's basil cardstock. It's just, I don't know. It was just piled in there with a bunch of other papers and I just chose that one. Okay, so I'm going to lay that down. I'm going to think about what I want to do as far as the sequins that'll go in there. And I'll probably use a pack from Crafter's Companion, kind of shaker glitters that they sell, which are basically spangles, like bigger things. And I'll glue those down. No, I'm not going to glue those down. We'll put those in there. Gluing. Maybe think about gluing. What a sweet little frame here. Okay, I'm going to hold that down and go find some spangles. Okay, so let's get some foam here. And I chose like a white spangle. I was going to go with like the little iridescent ones, but I really do want them to show up, especially because the tulle has its own thing going on, so you really want what you put in here to show up, right? But also I kind of wanted to respect the colors that I'm using in the paper. So opaque kind of white iridescent is the best I could do. Wouldn't it be cute if you put like sachet kind of things, like little potpourri? I was thinking about, oh, I don't even know if I mentioned, but for my birthday, my husband did send flowers. And maybe I did mention it, because I remember thinking I might have mentioned that I don't care for flowers, but he is far away, and that's the nicest, bestest thing he could do, so that was really nice. But I dried them, so it was like a couple of dozen roses or whatever. And they're actually still hanging in my, I hung them up individually, and the little baby's breath, and then like some other filler stuff that can dry. And they're still hanging up in my washroom. I need to take them down. They've been dry for a very long time now. But, you know, you can shred up little things like that. That'd be really sweet. Petals. Get a little potpourri, little sachet kind of thing going in this. Let me do this here. Alright. It'll have to be very fine, clearly. Yeah, these guys are pretty good size. And there's a lot of room in this card, so I don't go overboard, because if you put too much it won't shake. And I'm not, you know. One other thing I'm thinking is kind of funny now that I see this, like the stars, I wonder if they get stuck in like the little tool. Who knows? We'll see. I guess we'll find out. And again, if you want to put more foam here, just so that you use less of the sequins, that's, you know, up to you. So it doesn't fall in those spots and then just is gone. Let me eyeball this here. Oh no, am I going crooked already? I can see what I'm doing, but, you know, I put it in front of you guys, so it's hard for me to see exactly. Alright. Iridescent's okay, it's not my favorite for this project. Now that I look at it. Look, and then it's just tulle. Just something different. That tulle is really fun. I think this one would be really cute too with that other one with the polka dots, because again, you probably want something bigger so that you can capture more of the polka dots, because, you know, they're sparse. And then also so you can see what's going on behind it, but really cute. Let's see. Alright, so we got that. And I think I'm going to finish this card off. We'll see if these coordinate. Again, I had no idea what I was doing. I just wanted to try out that idea. This paper pack has little things that we can cut off and put on there. It even has little pockets, which is super cute. You know. Let's see. Oh. Ooh, these are different. Oh. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see about taking one of these butterflies. I'll grab a butterfly and I'll grab a sentiment. Our family, special memories, your wedding, our story, la 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 la. You know, I'm going to go for just for you, because it's the most generic of these sentiments that I can pop on here now and still use it at any time. Now let's see what we got here. Aww. Okay, so these little Chad bits are kind of here, and again, not our favorite. Now, I do kind of feel like I should distress these, but if I'm going to distress these, I should distress the card base too. But that's alright. I just wanted them to pop. Get that out of there. I think even this paper pack is pretty old. I've had it for a while. And you know, I can still go around these edges and do that too if I wanted to, really, but let's make this butterfly look a little bit older so those white edges aren't so glaring. Yeah, that's better. And so if we put this little guy here, and then we'll put this little thing here, and maybe a little twine or something in that little spot. Oh, I like that green twine. I was going to go for this natural looking one. If I could find the end of it. There it is. We'll see if we're going to make a bow. I have no idea. That was fun. I'm going to have to try to remember to use Tulle more often, because I do have tons of Tulle. I'm sure you guys do too, right? We buy Tulle for different things. I have it really for the head, you know, bows I would make for Miranda. I don't use Tulle that often, but I did go wild when I was like, oh, I'm going to make all these bows. So, of course, I grabbed like every Tulle there is, but I wasn't patient enough to keep looking for it today. So we have this funky Tulle, which is fun too. That's okay, I want to make it a little bit floppier. Yeah. And let's see if this is still open. I told you guys I was fighting with that 3D glue gel, and so now I just put it in a bag and I cut open the back of it. Like, this will be fine. Let's see. Oh yeah, it fell down. So I've been using it like this. How is this not drying out, but it dries out from the front? You know what I'm saying? You would think this would dry out because it's completely gashed open. But no, it's perfectly fine. Ay. Well, there's a will, there's a way, guys. Alright. And I'll show you how I get that back in, too, because obviously it's all open there and looks like a big mess. I don't have that straight. I don't know. It's cute down there. You can put it wherever you like, of course. And then this one here. I love all the little design on there, but bring this down a little bit more, just so we can see a little more of that netting. Okay, and this, I try to push it back in as much as I can. Clean that off in a bit, and I hold it, and I get a little bit of this. So it's not the best thing to do, but that's just how I do it. And then wipe the little edge, kind of holding it. I squeeze it back down. And usually I even leave that same paper towel in there, but that was quite a bit excess. I put this on here, and I wrap it back down. And for whatever reason, that's not drying out, even though it dries out from the cap. So weird. Alright, and I've been using it that way for the last couple of weeks. Very, very odd. Close it up. Again, I'm trying to squeeze out all the air, and it'll be ready for next time. Alright, guys. I think that's it. That's fun. I'm glad I tried it out, because I have been thinking about it, especially since, like I said, one of my subscribers sent me a card a while back that was made with that, and I wish I could remember if it was Suzanne, possibly. Maybe Kristen? I think it was a Suzanne card. Anyhow, thank you guys. Thanks for the inspiration, and yeah, that's really fun. So hopefully you can bust out some of your tools, some of your dies that you haven't used in a long time, older paper packs, you know, whatever it is you got, and there it is. Let me know what you think. Alright guys, I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.